welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man. It's Pickett. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Maybe a crease. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best...
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Jose State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the...
Pulls it in on the left. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Spartans! Once he got some room, it was over.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker, turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's raining.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Moses. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to finding some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires on the move. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. It's first down from the 11. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you've got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. And complete, and they got a hand on that one early. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. That's caught. It's McClure.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
He's got it. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Finds a little space. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
Touchdown, Sparty! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pickett. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Looking to throw on first down. He'll heave it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Gets rid of it. A spectacular one-hand grab.
Nothing you can do about that on defense. That's just an outstanding one-handed grab by the tight end.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. To the air, it's Hillstead. The quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal. You have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football.
Oh, he's got some space. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Hand off for Brown. There's some room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Sacramento State!
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. To the air, it's Hillstead. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Barber. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab, and he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Wants to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Long way to go for this offense, 1st and 10 from their own 12. Brown running left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
He's loose. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Hillstead. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. To the air on first down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Punt is on its way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Moses. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pickett. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Not enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Niumatalolo at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Keeps it himself. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hillstead. Flips it out on the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Under fire. And they got it.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Gonna try to get it himself. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The play-action fake. Buys a little extra time. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Going over the top. Reels it in down the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And
And they call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Got some room to run, and they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Back to the ground with the running back. Pulled down for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. Oh, he makes the catch. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense has it, they're on the move. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Offense in a split backfield. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the RPO, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Completes it in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A give to Brown. Could be an alley. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, it's raining. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Couldn't make the play in the end zone, but the offense is going to come out of this with a penalty on the D.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Brown. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out, and you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Hillstead. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Fires to the big fella. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Hand off for Brown. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion on the out. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He makes a grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. This time it's complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Run in the red zone, it's Clay. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the run from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burrell. Running wide open down the gut of the field. That's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run with Brown. And he's in! Touchdown, Sacramento State! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's going to run it. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Offense gets set for second down. A give to Brown. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
On first down, it's Brown again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Brown. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Direct snap. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.